Hey, what's up, guys? New video! Woo! I actually have a couple videos on the docket that I haven't gotten around to finishing, so my apologies for that. But I wanted to update you guys on a recent thing that I did, which, if you read the title of this video, you would know. But I went to a Black Midi concert. I had not been to a concert in 13 years. I'm 26 now. And it had been about, I don't know the month that the last concert was, so it's roughly 13 years, but I do know that I was 13 years old. You know what, I could probably look up the tour dates of that artist and see when exactly they were in my city, because I know it was here, but the Black Midi concert that I went to was in St. Louis. Drove a little ways there. It's all I went to do in St. Louis. I didn't want to put in PTO and also pay for a hotel for more than just a day. So I really just went there for that. And I also didn't want to drive back at night. So I basically got to St. Louis, walked over. I thought I was going to be late because I didn't know there was actually an opener, who, by the way, was pretty good. I did want to show off my merch that I got. Oh, and this is a couple days after, because the first recording that I did when I initially got back from the concert, I got back and I took a shower, and honestly in the video I just look really gross. I'm super red and my hair is wet, and the audio is awful because it's in a hotel room with this loud ass AC going on, and I don't have any soundproofing in a hotel room. But here's the merch that I got. This was the opening act. Cirque de You. You can see my freaking light over there. And this is a parallel to the original recording that I did where I said you could see my laptop screen. Anyways, I also got Schlagenheim on LP. Pretty dope. I hate this light right now. Can you leave me alone? But yeah, I thought I was going to be late. I got to the hotel and I had accidentally booked it for the 26th and not the 28th. Well, not booked. Placed the reservation, because they actually don't run your booking. They don't charge your card until you actually check in. So if you just don't show up, they don't charge you, which was surprising, because I got to the front desk, I sat down, I saw in my email that it said the 26th, not the 28th, and I was like, maybe they won't notice, because last time I accidentally did that with the hotel room. It wasn't that I booked it for the wrong day. It was that I booked it for one day and arrived at 2 a.m. the next day. And I didn't realize that you had to arrive before midnight to check in, which might be bullshit, but they charged me twice at the hotel. So that was fun, but thankfully I didn't have the same experience here. But anyways, this video is about the concert, not St. Louis or a hotel that I stayed at. It was great. I mean, the opening act, I am a music appreciator, and I like her music, and I liked her performance. But, my human reaction to this performance was, geez, there's just a woman up there on the stage being a fucking weirdo. And that's not to say it's a bad thing. It was just, my first impression of her. She was actually very nice when I went over to get the merch. She was running her own stand, and I talked to her for a little bit. And by talk to her, I mean I fumbled around with my phone trying to figure out how to pay her Venmo, because she couldn't take card and I didn't have enough cash. So I didn't really talk to her, but I enjoyed her music. And then after I bought the LP, when I was on my way back home, driving the next day, I listened to the album that I bought, and it's really good. Fully recommend it. It's quite a nice album. But for Black Midi, they were fantastic. I don't think I could have asked for a better concert from them specifically. I'm in no position to complain, because it was just a blessing, literally a blessing to see those people perform those songs live. The crowd was good for the most part. I saw some complaints on Twitter recently for the St. Louis show about how people were being weird. There were dangerous liaisons. Apparently people were trying to mosh to it, which people were moshing to every song, and I don't know. I didn't really notice, mostly because I was paying attention to the performance and I was avoiding the mosh pit because I'm not trying to be in a mosh pit. Then the other thing was that like people were trying to get Greep's attention, and I only noticed that once. I mean, there were people going woo, like King Gizzard. No, there are people like yelling woo after songs and whatnot. But other than that, there was one time where Greep turned towards like a part of the crowd that I wasn't even near, and said like, "You guys are real funny" or something like that. And I was like, oh, maybe they said a joke or something. But if it was people actually being obnoxious, that sucks. From the energy in the room, it seemed more like a playful, like, oh, you guys type of thing. I don't know. I don't want to say they're exaggerating, but it was good from what I could tell. Like, everything was perfect from my experience. So I thought it was amazing. And I am going to see Julia Jacqueline in July, and I also really want to see Black Country New Road in September, and I think I'm going to go to the Chicago show, so that'll be cool. I will definitely make videos on both of those. If any other artists that I enjoy are doing tours, I will look into going to those shows as well, but as of right now, Julia Jacqueline and Black Country New Road are the only other ones on my radar. I was thinking about maybe going to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard recently, but I just couldn't, justify going to any of the locations that they were performing at. There was like one in Colorado, and there was one in Washington, and I was just like, I can't go to either of those. That's too far away for me. As for the shirts, here's the black Midi one. I call it Fork and Knife, probably for Eat Men Eat, if I had to guess, but it has all the tour dates on the back as well. Nice. It's the album cover of the vinyl I got. Same difference. That's my story. That's my story for the Black Midi concert. For more videos, I'm looking to have an album club out soon, and I really, 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 really want to do 2022 albums, my like top 50 or whatever. I still want to do it because I thought 2022 was a fantastic year for music in general. So, look forward to that tentatively within the month, but we'll see where I get on that. Anyways, for now, I'm going to leave you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you later.